Good day, crafty chums, and welcome to my channel. Today is the 30 Days of Mixed Media Tags Challenge. And this is day 3, and this one is called Blooming Lovely. Blooming Lovely. This challenge is brought to you by me and Ilene McInnes for International Crafters on Facebook page and YouTube channel. So everything you need to know will be found in the description box below this video. You can check out Ilene's channel and all the links will be there. So today I've got a tag made from a cereal box, and I've gessoed over the front. I've pre-prepared a lot of the things that I need, but I'm still not quite sure. Lots of things I think I will need, and I'm still not sure what I will need. I'm just going to go with the flow. Today I've remembered to put the back on before I punch any holes or anything. I don't think I'm going to be too messy with this one. I think this is more of a gluing kind of tag today. So I've just got this little print here, which is from Victoria Designs. And it's a bit of just a nice little backing to go on there, just so that you don't see the cereal box. And I finished the tag yesterday, and so I thought I'd just quickly show that to you, where I glued on the glass bead to the tag, and said I didn't know what the glue said. It would dry clear, but I didn't know whether it would, because I actually hadn't used that glue before. But I'm pleased to report that it did dry clear, and so not yesterday but the day before. So this is day 1. So as you can see, it's dried clear and looks quite nice, I think. So day 1. I'm forever blowing bubbles. So there you go. I said I'd let you know how it went, and it dried clear, so that's good to know, isn't it, that you can glue on using that glue. See, this is the glue I used for it, the Nouveau clear drying craft glue. As I said, it says clear drying, but I didn't know whether it was. I was going to use a clear glue and then change my mind at the last minute. So I'll just quickly ink this one up with some vintage photo distress inks, which I've had for years and years and years and years. I've had these, and it's got to be at least 5 years, something like that. It's been a long time anyway, I know that much. So that's the back done, keeping it just simple and plain, and we'll go on to the front. As I say, I've got a few things out. I think I'm going to use a napkin. It's blooming lovely, so obviously it's flowers. It's coming into autumn here, I know, but I know it'll be spring where you are. So pardon the singing. So something, like this, something really quite simple, and then keep it simple, keep it quite fresh. And this is one I sparkled up for a Christmas thing that I never used, but it's still got the sparkle on there. I might put more sparkle on the others as well, but who knows? So it's in my stash, so I'm using it. So something like that, I'm thinking. But we'll see as it develops, we'll see how it goes. Because you have that idea, and sometimes the idea changes. And that's okay too, isn't it? You just go with what you feel like at the time, and try not to be too fixed on the idea you have in your head, because then that can lead to a lot of disappointment if it doesn't work out. Be flexible, go with how you feel. Just lay this down and then I'll trim it off. Still see a little bit of the words of the cereal box under there, but that's okay too. Just adds to the texture and the interest on the tag. Don't let it upset me. this up, cut it out. You can trim off these with water, but I'm just going to cut it out because, you know, it's just I'm going for a bit of speed here because I'm doing this live, and but I do want to not be here all day for you. You know, I just want to get on with it. I did have a couple of ideas for this one, but whether that pans out, I don't know. I don't really know. The hardest thing for me will be if I need to put a saying on there or anything. So that looks okay, doesn't it? Looks very nice, actually. Just distress around the edges there as well. I'm not going to do that filing off the edges to give you a better fit or anything. Not this time. May leave that for another time. So that goes there. Well, now I need to see how this is going to lay out. I did thought I'd put a doily on there, but it might be too much with that paper lace thing. But should we see? Should we see if I can get a doily on there as well? Might be a half doily. Okay. Looking for the doilies. Okay. Got a little paper doily there too. So I'm going to cut this down there because I think it's only two across. So it's like a crossword puzzle, doesn't it? 2 across. And we're going to pop these on here. Made the leaves, if you can't tell. Actually made the leaves from some paper scraps that I had left over. So I made those leaves there. Not sure about that colour flower. I did actually spray that myself, but I think it's kind of like the wrong shade, isn't it? Let's see what the purple looks like. Did colour this myself as well. Looks better, doesn't it? Or shall I go white? This is where things will start changing quite quickly. I think I prefer the white, actually. The way it's looking, I just prefer the white. So I'm going to cut off the stem into my little box. A little box of flowers. Don't have too many, but I do have a little box. So it's going to be like that, I think. Although, oh, that gives a pop because I've got the yellowy colour there. I also dyed that with Distress Oxide as well. So I'll just pop that one out. Pop that in there, pop that in there. What do you think? I think so. I think that looks better, doesn't it? So I'm going to glue this one down first. I'm going to just use the glue stick because I don't want this paper to get too wet, you know, too wet and boggy. Don't want a boggy bottom, do we? So pop this one here. Anybody who knows me knows that's my little catchphrase, boggy bottom. What do you like? I don't know. So yeah, I'm just going to cut off this bit here as well, just because it's a heavy line. That's because I want it to matchy the other end of that little lacy bit. And we're going to get our wonderful thin tipped glue just to go around the edges here. And I should have plugged in my glue gun, shouldn't I? so it's still handy. Can pop that there like that. Just lifting it up just to make sure it's not sticking to the paper that's underneath it. And there's no way this cap will go onto this bottle, would it? No, it won't. Don't be silly. Right, let's heat up the glue gun because I'll need the glue gun to stick the flowers down. I think maybe that was slightly off center, so I'm going to look for a nice little saying, and let's see. Sorry about that. It's got the and I might do it on some of this paper here, so I'm just going to cut off a few strips. And I'll try to make them evenly shaped. I want to cut this part out, but I'm not editing this video, I'm doing it live, so you can see in real time something. How long it takes me to do this, actually. So we'll just let that go there for a second, make sure that's switched on. I switched this on the other day and then forgot to actually, I plugged it in and then forgot to switch it on. That never works. Don't do that. Okay, pen. Let's see if we can find a pen that works on here. Fine liner, please. Okay. Let's do it on here. Let's write this out. There are always flowers for those who want to see them. And that's a quote by Matisse. What I'm going to do is glue this to a strip of cardboard. This is just something I like to do. You don't have to do this. It's something I like to do because it gives a little bit of added depth to the tag and things. If you're 3D in your tag, you might as well 3D everything else as well. just run some glue along here. And I can cut them out, can't I? And we can see how the rest of this is going to stick down. So if you're joining along with this challenge, Ilene and I would like you to post pictures and all your videos of the International Crafters on Facebook page, so everybody can see what wonderful things you're doing. whether you're following along with the prompts and what your ideas are of the prompts that we come up with for the 30 days. I think it's always interesting that Ilene and I have the same prompts and things, but never come up with the same, you know, we never have the same outcome. Yes, we have a tag, and yes, it will always look different. So, and that's the crazy thing about it. Is that's how the creative mind works, isn't it? So we're just going to do this. Just try and cut it small because it's not a huge tag by any means. This is and I've got sticky fingers now, so the little words will stick to me, which is always a pleasure. Didn't quite have everything prepared because I didn't know what I was going to write on the tag. Okay. And because I've got distress ink around the edges of everything else, then I've got to put a little bit of distress ink on here too. Maybe I didn't quite cut that one down. Let's do that. Around the edges. As quickly as I can, which isn't very quickly. I'm going to leave that out. I may tuck it round later or chop it off, but for now it's going to stick out till I make up my mind. See if I can live with it for a while or not. Okay, so we can have this here. I'm sort of like making room for the words now, if you're wondering why I haven't placed them in the same places I had them before. It's always good to look in the viewer or on screen. So, well. Okay, I may have changed my mind again. You're going to get annoyed with me now. Just a little butterfly. Just a lighter yellow. It's a little lighter in the colouring. So, you know, that may be too flat now. But I do have another of a little packet of flowers here. And I've got a little yellowy one here, which might be better. I think so. There you go. What do you think of that then? Better? Better. Better, better, better. I'm going to pop this one right over here. Right here. I'm actually going to place the butterfly down last so that I can see how far out I need him to come or not, because he's going to be my little filler piece in between the words and the flowers. Do a little muck up of that one, but never mind. Right, so I'm going to put a hole in this up here. Glue. That's roughly halfway. Won't be absolutely halfway, but I'm leaving that there like that because it gives me the opportunity for a tag or to put the 30 days together on a ring. See all that glue? Oh well. Might just put some lace in there as well after. So first word. There. There. Are always flowers. For all those. See Mr. Butterfly there. It's the glue. It's all over me now. Right, what I'm going to do is not use hot glue for this. I'm going to use this glue here. Now I'm actually going to see if I can straighten this up. It's not funny how I changed my mind completely on the colour of the flowers. I went through a little evolution there. I find that process interesting. I think it's because I've got yellow and greeny in the background, so I think it pulled in the colour of the flowers for me. Bit of the wacky way my brain works sometimes. And so I'm just going to separate this out because I've separated all the other words as well, and I think it'd be just a little bit weird if I have just the one lot with them that are still joined together when all the others are separated out. So separate it out just to bring balance to the others. And this is aligned to the right, not aligned left, amusingly enough. And then decide where our little butterfly is going to go. I'll put him round that way actually. Wants to fly away, but we're not going to let him. Okay. Didn't want to stick down either, look. I'm going to change my mind, put him there. Because I'm going to actually stick something else in here. There's a little gap there in the flowers, so I think it's telling me it needs something in there. Okay. Don't think it'll be another butterfly or anything. Can I put green twizzles in there? Put green twizzles in there. Maybe, maybe not. Might just get a bit of lace or something. Bit of knitting. A little bit of frou-frou. No harm in a little bit of frou-frou. Because that just fills in the gap, doesn't it? Well, I'm just going to get a little pokey thing ready to poke it in there. Once I've got the glue on, I don't want to burn my little fingers, do I? Which I can do very easily. Let's glue it everywhere now. It's just a little bit of frou-frou there. Just to fill in that little gap. Why not? Why not, I say. So there we go. I'll just clean off my desk for a second and then you'll be able to see the tag in all its glory. And that will be the end of day 3. Day 3, blooming lovely. Show us your beautiful designs in International Crafters on Facebook. Or make a video and tag us, say you're doing our challenge as well. Here we go. So blooming lovely. There are always flowers for those who want to see them, by Matisse. Just want to say thanks for watching. And there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you all again very soon. Bye.